Yo guys, what is up? What's going on? So we're in the garage here. It's super cold out again today, but we said what the heck and decided I'm going to install the Status Racing seats today. So these are Status Racing carbon fiber backed recliner seats. They look so nice. They recline and everything, and we are mounting on them Planted Technologies seat brackets. So big shout out to them. They hooked it up for me up here in Canada and got them shipped up here, which was really nice. They shipped them as well on FedEx, which was also really nice because UPS kind of charges an arm and a leg for us up here in Canada. But I've got these Planted Technologies brackets, getting them put on right now. We've done the passenger side already. We just got it mounted on here. It's really easy actually. This is the seat and then the rails are on it. So then we just put the bolts into each open spot and then we can tighten them up. But first we have to take out the old seats because we need to put the seat belt on here. And we want to do that before we tighten them up. So we've got one seat prepared. We've got to get the bracket on this seat still. And now we can actually start removing the factory seats. So we'll start, I guess, with the passenger side. You have to move the seat pretty much all the way back. And then there's just the bolts down here. They're 14 mil. They're torqued from factory, so they're a little bit challenged to undo, but get them off. It is dirty. All right, so once you've got all these bolts off, please disregard how messy it is under there. We're gonna vacuum that out. You have to undo these clips up here. So there's an airbag clip and the seat heater clip and the seat belt chime clip. So quite a few to undo. Just gotta get them all off.
I got it.
Here, on the other seats. Let's put it right here.
Oh man, what a mess.
Don't worry about this, we're gonna vacuum it up. All right, so there is a wire here that comes down to the seat belt. You have to take that off.
You don't have to, but if you want your seatbelt
it literally won't stop chiming ever if you don't, because you do have to take it out.
So we're gonna transfer the belt.
And then we're gonna take this off. Was that a 14 mil as well?
Yep.
Everything's been 14 mil so far.
So.
All right, we're gonna take the opportunity to clean this out. All right, so it seems with every install I ever do, there always has to be a little hiccup. So we run into a roadblock. The factory seat belt off the factory seat, when you take off the nut, you're gonna need to reuse this and transfer all this hardware over to the new seats. This bolt is welded in there. So we're actually gonna do a quick run to the Home Depot and pick up a new bolt, and then we'll be able to get the seat belt installed into the new seat. All right, we are back home now. We picked up some bolts and washers from Home Depot. So if you're gonna retain your OEM seats, you need to know that. You need to pick these up. These were like $3, $4 for all of them from Home Depot. Moment of truth. Oh, it's tight. You can pull that over.
Yeah, that's what we'll do after once we.
It's already, pushed that way. Nice. That's perfect.
It's tight.
All right, so this is the passenger side seat, which we had done the bracket on beforehand, but now we've got the seat belt in place there with that bolt we picked up from Home Depot. This needs to connect to one of the wires underneath there for your seat belt chime. And then basically this bracket is loose still because it can move a little bit. You can adjust it left and right. We're gonna do a test fit in the car now first, then tighten these up after, so when we know it's in like the right position. Steven doing all the work.
Yep.
All right, so after the test fit, what we can see is that the bolstering on the farther side hits the pillar on the outside of the car if it's to the other direction. So we want it to be closest to the inside of the car, which is the seatbelt side. So you gotta make sure you get that seatbelt on first, because as you can see, there's no way we're gonna get that on or off after. So now we can tighten the bolts up when we know what position it's gonna be in. And this is gonna depend entirely on the seat you have and the bracket you have as well. If you don't have the same one as me, for installing it in the car. All right, so we've got the passenger into place, just tightening the bolts now. This bolster is really tight on the pillar, but should work. It's much lower as well. Oh, it looks good. All right, so moving on to the driver's side, you just have to undo the same bolts basically, all down here. We've actually already loosened them off, so there's bolts in the front, and the back, undo the clips, and then we can pull the whole seat out. Such a mess, gonna clean this as well. Here's a side-by-side comparison for you to see the factory seat and the status seat. The factory seat right now has the bracket on the bottom, so it looks really higher up. I've got one installed now. Just gotta put the driver's side now. All right, so we can get the next planted seat bracket. It does show driver and passenger side on the sticker. Got the hardware here. So Steven's getting the bracket bolted up into place, and then I'm gonna start working on getting the seat belt off of here and the wire off. Did it come off? Whoa! Are you okay?
Oh yeah. Will it fit?
That's fun. Tell me it won't.
Yeah, run to the front.
There we go. Alright, so again, get the seatbelt bracket on there before you bolt these all down. This side has the seatbelt wire. So for reference, the driver's side wire plugs in. The passenger side, unless you take apart the whole entire factory seat and take off all the bolstering, there's a sensor in here, right? An occupancy sensor, and all these wires are actually connected to that main unit right there. So unless you want to take that whole entire thing out and take this all off, that will give you the passenger airbag, and the airbag light will not be on. Or we can just leave it and not worry. That's what I'm kind of doing. It's way lighter.
It is way lighter. Don't hit your car. Okay. Hold on, let me run to the other side. So which wire was it?
This little white one. It's only one that it can be. So that's plugged in now. Just tuck that down there. Then line up the holes.
I get to beat you to the test seat. I'm just saying that this is as far forward as it goes. This is how it feels, like race car.
That's as far as it goes?
Forward, yeah.
How do I like put my hand up?
Sit on that bolster.
I sat on it, bro. I feel like I'm really far this way though, dude. Like I'm not center with the wheel. Look at my face is here.
Because you can't.
You
The way the seat's set.
Yo guys, what is up? So I'm in the car now. My friend Carlos came by. Steven's actually behind us because we're gonna be going to do some photos just of the car. So we're definitely a lot lower seating position wise. I definitely feel like at least 3 inches lower down. My feet feel like they're kind of more like, I don't know, like flat on the floor of the car here. Clutch feels different to be pressing. Steering wheel's way different, shifting. So everything about the driving experience is actually a lot different. I had to adjust all the mirrors and everything and such. I had to adjust all the mirrors and such, obviously, but overall the seats do feel like they grip you like really nice. Like definitely you don't sway as much, but I think the clutch is the worst thing. Like that super weird feeling pushing the clutch in there. It's way different. So I did manage to disable the seatbelt chime because that's not going to work with that passenger seat. It'd be chiming all the time. You gotta put the seatbelt in and out 20 times while it's onto the accessory position. That worked. But otherwise, it does feel a lot different. I've got the airbag light on as well. Well, overall, it feels pretty sweet. Probably gonna have to drive in it for a little bit to get really used to it. And then maybe I'll give you guys a bit of an update in a little while after I've had them. Even right now. Man, you cannot see anything with that snowbank, eh? And these seats. Alright, we're good. Alright guys, so that is the install on the Status Racing seats. I finally got it done. Don't have the heated seats anymore, but that is alright. I honestly didn't use them that often because I always park indoors where it's heated. So that's it guys. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to drop a comment down below. And as always, thanks so much for watching.